Hey models, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. And for my OGs, my returning OGs, what's up? So on my social media account, I just asked people to ask me what they want to know about pregnancy, just randomly. I didn't get as many responses as I would like to. I'm a small growing YouTuber and my Instagram is like growing as well. So I have the questions from them, like some of my followers, which are my friends as well. And then I also just, I'm going to answer questions just that I get on a day-to-day basis, or like just random questions that people have about pregnancy. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into the questions. So the first question I received is from my soror, Arnisha. And she asked me, does it hurt? Does it hurt? So I'm going to say yes and no. In the beginning, there is a lot of cramping. I think with like the implantation and everything, there is a lot of cramping. However, like when you advance along your pregnancy, it doesn't hurt. But when the baby starts like gaining muscle and kicking and punches, those little kicks and punches do pack some weight behind them. So I wouldn't say it hurts, but it'll definitely catch you off guard. And when the baby starts to turn and like, you know, go head down into the birth canal or whatever, into the pelvis, getting ready for delivery, there is a lot of pressure. Like I've been feeling a lot of pressure. It doesn't hurt though. So I hope to answer your question. Okay, next is from my friend Dalvin Richardson. So does the baby burp when you drink a cold one? No. No, I don't know if the baby burps. I don't know. I know babies can like pee in the womb and they cry in the womb, but I don't think they burp. She does have hiccups after I eat or drink certain things. And when I have something cold to drink, she'll start moving around and I can like really feel it. So yeah, he put like a little beer thing in here. I'm not drinking alcohol, no. So I don't know. He put a laughing emoji. And then from my friend Dakari on Instagram, what y'all need most from your partner? So with me, I think the like physical touch. I have always been, that's like my love language. I'm a touch me person. So as long as my husband's like rubbing my belly, and there are times where she's sitting like in an awkward position or like on her organ, and I'm like, babe, like, can you just rub her, touch her? Mostly that's it. When I do get hungry at night, he will get up and go get me whatever I want. So that's really nice to do that. But mostly just like the physical touch and having him right there, like always knowing that he is right there. Like honestly, I tip my hat to single mothers because I couldn't imagine like going through this without my husband. So I'm really thankful and grateful for him to be here and supportive. And oh, back rubs too. Laying on your side, that back rub, ooh, definitely come in handy. So that's what I need most, just like physical touch, his presence, his words of encouragement, things like that. It helps, especially when you're feeling all big and like not as sexy as you were anymore, and he's just like super reassuring. Not that you need it, because you know I don't need it all the time, but I need it sometimes. Next question from my friend Cece, my baby. What is my birth plan, sis? All right, I've been going back and forth with this. Obviously, I want to go to a hospital. In this area, there aren't many doulas or midwives who I would feel comfortable with doing an at-home birth. The demographics here is just like, it's no. So I'm gonna go to the hospital. I do want medication like for the pain. And then if it's just like too unbearable, I just can't deal with it, I will ask for an epidural. However, that's like my last resort. And of course, if there's any complications with the baby and we have to go for emergency C-section, then that's what it'll be. Epidural, C-section, any way the baby get here, it still makes you a mother. So, but I'm gonna try to go without. That's my goal. And when I'm like tunnel vision and I'm like stuck on something, I can pretty much get that done. So we're gonna try to go without meds. I'm sorry, we're gonna try to go without the epidural. Meds, yes, epidural, no, in the beginning, but time will tell. Okay, next. So my cousin Shatima sent me like 5 questions, so I'm gonna answer them all. She asked me, what was my first trimester like? So I did a whole video on this, like pregnancy symptoms. I'm gonna place a card up here for you guys to go check that out. So my first trimester, I can do a quick recap. I was very tired. My boobs were very sore. Mostly I was like really fatigued, and I missed my period. So it was just nerve-wracking. But the first trimester, I was also really nauseous. Honestly, as of right now, the first trimester was the worst for me out of the 3. I wasn't used to my body changing. I'm like one of those people, I know my body. I know what's supposed to happen. I'm really in tune with my body. So when I start going through all these changes, I'm just like, oh my God, what's going on with me? She asked me, how did you know you were pregnant? Well, my period was late. And like I said, I know when my period is supposed to come. So my period was late, and so I kind of had an idea that I was pregnant. It was late, my boobs were sore, and I was tired. So that was like big for me. How have my hormones been? My hormones have been like they've been fluctuating, especially lately. So I'm 35 weeks and I have been more moody now. But like in my second trimester, that's when I started to feel like myself again. So my second trimester, my hormones were very high. I had a very high sex drive. I felt very frisky all the time. And I think that was just like, I mean, good for my husband, I guess. But yes, but now my hormones, I think they've been making me very moody. I've been like really snappy and just really tired and just irate. I think I'm just getting toward that finish line. I can just see it and I'm just ready. Do I have any cravings? I crave sweet fruit. Very sweet watermelon, cantaloupe, melon, anything I can get my hands on. Okay, like throughout my pregnancy, hamburgers. Like I've eaten so many hamburgers. It's crazy. I've eaten so many hamburgers. Oh my gosh. And those are 100% beef burgers, not no McDonald's, Taco Bell. I don't even know if Taco Bell. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, no. This one is, what is the baby's name? Well, it's a girl. Her name is Madeline J. Bradley. We're still working on the J. We got a couple names. We haven't like totally made up our mind yet. But Madeline J. Bradley. How far along were you when you found out you were pregnant? When I went to the doctor, I was 6 weeks and 6 days. So pretty close to 2 months. And how much weight did you gain? Actually, I went to the doctor's day. So I started off, I weighed 128. And now I weigh 151.8. So yeah, I'm thick out here. Did you buy maternity clothes? I did. I bought I bought a pair of leggings. Oh my God, excuse me. I bought a pair of leggings, I bought a pair of jeans, and I bought a couple shirts, but I really don't like them. I mostly just went to Forever 21, got some basics for like $12, and just ordered them in a bigger size, and I've been very comfortable. Am I ready to be a mother? Yes, I am so ready. I think I'm ready for like motherhood. I'm not ready for contractions though. So that's like the only thing. That's like the one little obstacle. As soon as we get past that, then yeah, I'll be ready. I'll hit the ground running. How did your family react when you told them you were pregnant? Oh my gosh. My mom, she already knew because like I said, I was so in tune with my body, and I told her, Mom, my period's not here. And she was like, oh, you're pregnant. And so I told her, and she was super excited. My sister, she cried, and my father was like, finally. And I was like, okay. But everybody congratulated me. They're super happy for me. Do your feet swell? They swell when I'm on them a lot, but I really like try to keep my feet elevated, or I have my husband rub them. The luxuries of having a husband here when you're pregnant, I swear. Oh my gosh, it's the best. What does it feel like when the baby moves? How can I explain it? It's hard to explain. It's like, well, before it used to be like little punches and like jabs and you can just like feel it, but now it's like waves. Like you'll feel like an elbow or a knee, and then it's like goes across the stomach, so not as like jagged. She's like moving right now. I'm trying to, I don't know. I know in the beginning it kind of felt like, okay, this is kind of gross, but like if you were to have like the bubble guts and it's like that rumbling, like it's like that but low in your pelvis. So I think that's like the best way to describe it. Like you feel like the little flutters. Were you sad you didn't get to do a big baby shower due to COVID? Of course. But I do have amazing friends, and I will be having like a drive-by baby shower actually in a couple days on the 1st. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I wanted to go home and do everything, the whole shebang with my family. But I didn't get a chance to do that. We have done the mail in. She's gotten so much stuff. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. If you sent something, if you're watching this, thank you. I have something in the mail for you. But I wish I could have done the whole shebang. But I have a homegirl. She's gonna hook it up for me. I really trust her. Do you sleep a lot? My fatigue has definitely picked back up now that I'm in my 3rd trimester, the final stretch. 2nd trimester was like a breeze. Honestly, I felt like myself. I was working out, doing everything. And 1st trimester, I slept the most during. I was probably getting like 10, 11 hours of sleep, and I was scared because it's like, what's wrong with me? But yes, I do sleep more now than I have in my than I did in my 2nd trimester, but I slept the most in my 1st trimester. Is it hard for you to breathe? Yes, especially when I'm walking a lot. I'll be sitting at work and it's just like not hard for me to breathe. I just feel like sometimes it's hard for me to catch my breath, like especially with her getting bigger. And I always like tell my husband, like, I just feel like I can't catch my breath. But then I just have to relax and take deep breaths, and then I feel better. Have your boobs grown? This is kind of personal. Yes, they have. Definitely went up a cup size, but it's okay. It's all part of life. And my husband already told me, like, if I get to a point where after I breastfeed and they sag or whatever, then I can get them done. So get them lifted if need be. Do you pee a lot? Yes, especially now. She's like 5 pounds now, and she's like sitting directly on my bladder. So yeah, I use the bathroom a lot. I'm always in the bathroom. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Thanks so much for asking questions. I hope I answered all of your questions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and we are going to get through this motherhood journey together. We're learning together, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys all the stuff that I have for the baby. So until next time.